All right. All right, announcement. Yo, another day, another stream, guys. Another day to improve my yapping. Improving my yapping. Every day, baby. And yeah, I'm not feeling that so well, so my energy is not on par, I would say. On par. Was there... Oh, well, I will do this later on. Alright, let's go. Let's continue where we left off, I would say. Continue where we left off. Was this one? Was this one? Was this one? Oh, that's what this one here hard. Ah, yeah. The reminder. The reminder. Alright, but we left off. I would say we do this again because I'm not really happy with it. Let's do those here again. Not that happy. So. Duster. And working our way. Slowly but steady working our way. No rush. No rush, indeed. And also doing more thicker lines, actually. Alright. That's nice. That is nice. I know how long it will take me to finish this, but I don't know. Slowly but steady, I would say. Slowly but steady. Adding like the line weight into that too. Maybe it's a little bit too strong here, actually. Maybe that's a little bit too strong. No, that's better, I would say. Line weight. Ooh. But I'm not so sure if I'm doing this correctly. I'm just balling. I'm just balling, like always in life. Half-assing everything. Hell yeah, man. Half-assing everything. I'm wondering why nothing works. Oh well. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. So... a little bit smaller there. Hell yeah. Very small. Totally small. The most smallest thing ever, man. The most smallest thing ever. That is not your thing underneath. You catch my drift? It's all about the use cage. It's all about finding the well balance between working and not working. I like your work-life balance. Have a nice work-life balance. That's really important. Don't have a nice work-life balance, then what you're doing kind of ruin your life. It's not always work and it's always not life. It's always work and life. Balance as everything should be. Because balance is what keeps you alive. Balance is sometimes really important. Balance, guys, balance. Sometimes you have no balance, and that's really bad. No self-consciousness about your own greed. Your own greed. The greed that is called, I don't know, balance. Having a life. Is hair. So the hair a little better. Let's do the hair a little bit better, I would say. I don't know, I don't think so, that's nice. I don't like that. Yeah, that looks better. No, let's do the hair a little better, I would say. I'm not really happy with how they look like here. So let's do this here. Do a little more connections here, I would say. Connections, very important if you want to get far in life. Because connections are really what helps you to get far. If you don't have connections, then that's really bad. That's why you have to kind of do networking. Networking is key in your life. If you don't network, then good luck having a nice life. As to say, sometimes your dream is just one conversation away, you know? That helps you to achieve it. But you wouldn't know it because you never tried it. So go out and try out your opportunities in life. Go out and talk to people, even if you're scared, even if you've never done this before. I don't know. I don't like this one here. How can I do this better? Let's do like that. Big, small here maybe. Big, medium, and small. That's like the keywords. I like that one. Yeah, I like that one. Big, medium, and small. So get out there and make connections. Be friendly. Don't have social anxiety. And if you have social anxiety, then work on it. Work on it. You can always work on something. There's always a way to get better at things. There's always a way to improve about things. So be ambitious, guys. Be ambitious. Well, maybe one day, if you keep going, you will find your dreams. Big, medium, small. Yeah, okay, this looks alright, I would say. That looks alright, I would say. And once you're ambitious, then yeah, then good job, man. Good job. Sometimes getting like a good job is all you need. Sometimes a thank you is all enough, man. Crazy how much you can go with just a thank you. You have to thank somebody. And if you thank somebody, then you'll be surprised what happens. Just go on the street and thank somebody. Couldn't be that difficult. I was surprised how far you can go with that. Just a little bit of a thank you, you know? Thank you. Thank you for your service, you know? It's just really like those little things that really adds up to somebody's character, you know? You can be rich and be still a dick, it's crazy, you know? And be not successful. I mean, maybe you are successful, but I don't know if I think you kind of lose if you kind of have like shit personality and still are rich. I think you lost in that sense. So don't be an asshole. Unless it is deserved, you know, sometimes you have to be kind of be like an asshole. Sometimes the situation asks for an asshole. And you are there. So you have to be the bad guy. To be the good guy. Because some people don't learn it, and some people just don't accept it. Let's see, actually. Alright. Some people need the hard, tough love, you know, as they say. Getting the tough love. Sometimes you need the tough love. It's only good for you. It hurts, but in the end of the day, it makes you a better person. Tough love, guys, tough love. Well, I don't know, sometimes you can do it also nicer. We should tough love and nice. I don't know if that goes together well. That would be nice, not gonna lie. Tough love and nice. I guess how you say it is actually the more important thing. And what you say, but how you say it, you know? Like, hey, I see you kind of like, you know, what you should do is just go to somebody and say, hey, you fucking ugly. Here's some, you know, skin routines that could help you to make you look more handsome. Like, yeah, that's very nice. That's very nice, but you know, you could have said something nicer, I guess. Like, hey, maybe, hey, I see you kind of struggling with there. Do you want to have like some recommendations? And be like, yeah, sure. It's too much to ask. I guess so. I'm not talking about being just ugly. I guess ugly, being pretty is nice. So like, I guess average looking. Being handsome is really nice. We get the pretty privileges, I guess. Let me on the stream a little late. This was 30 minutes ago. Like, I set the stream at 4 p.m., but I decided to stream a little later because I didn't feel like stream right now. That's also the reason, like, the other reason is just I just woke up. I just woke up. I just woke up and I didn't feel like streaming right now, so I decided to write down, stream a little bit later. But now I'm streaming, let's go. So you don't have to worry about it. Oh my god, do I miss today's stream? I'm just like, you know, yapping here. That would probably take it, right? That would probably take it, yeah, they took it, let's go. Maybe a little bit, I don't know. The hairs are really kind of not that great, actually. Does have like the nice texture I want to have. It's okay, I would say. It's a nice texture I want to see. But yeah, I decided to, you know, every stream is just a nice way to improve my yapping. People are just here to talk. Or maybe, I don't know, want to experience something. Because experiences are very important in life. There are a ton of experience in life, good and bad. Good and bad, bad and good. It's really about perspective, I would say. Sometimes having the right perspective in the right time is really, really important, I would say. So I guess it's a little bit too much there, actually, yeah. Sometimes all you need is the right mindset. Then boom. Success. Sometimes I'm just wondering, am I doing the right thing? I guess it's just too similar, I guess. Yeah. Let's make this a little bit more. Like, this is like one big thing, I would say. Yeah, it's much better. Oh yeah, welcome to the stream, Teru. But I was like, you know, welcome to streamers. And learn and get a little better at yapping. Just talking in general. Drawing, I guess that's a skill in itself, right? A skill, a really beautiful skill. There's a beautiful deal. I mean, that looks better, I would say. It's not that much crazy. A little more here, a little more there. A big beautiful bill. Oh yeah, who knows, man. One day everything is nice, next day is, I don't know, crazy stuff happening. Crazy stuff happening. And what crazy stuff? I don't know, man. Like, I decided not to watch news anymore. I don't know if that's a good or bad idea. Get my news from TikTok, which is, I think, objectively very bad, but hey, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Because there's so much thing happening in the world, I'm like, yeah, maybe not. Maybe I don't. Maybe this time I'm not gonna, like, watch what's going on in the world. So every time I see, like, oh my god, everything goes to shit. I'm not really into mood. I'm not into the mood right now. Having like existential crisis or something like that. Honestly, I just work here. Only thing I want in life is just draw, maybe make some money, and then that's it. Then I'm out, bro. Thank you for watching. You know. Then I'm out, man. Nothing special. Nothing special. But sometimes the nothing special is really maybe special, you know. Okay, nice. I like this more than the other one before. So let's make the odds a little bigger, I would say. Outside thick, inside thin, as they say. Outside thick, inside thin. Sometimes you like, you know, thick on the outside, but thin in the inside. What does that mean? I mean, I guess the bones, you know. Maybe you acquire so much fat. So much fat. It's unbelievable, so much fat. Why are you eating so much fat, man? Train. Don't be a lazy bum. A deadbeat father. Oh, I can't imagine being a deadbeat father. Like, bro, you just put the child into the world. Now it's time for you being responsible. You're irresponsible right now. What are you doing? Even if you don't want to, I think it's like a father's codex, I would say. Because that would be like traumatic in the end of the day, right? The kid has no father, no one want to teach her about stuff. Learning things. Then, I don't know, learning about different things. Just all be careful with children, I guess. That's how much you kind of like F up your future and the trauma, you know? I wish there was like, you know, one parent that didn't kind of F up their children. That would be kind of nice. Now, at the end of the day, it's just like, you know. No. At the end of the day, it's just real, like, the first time in their life too, so give some slack too. Oh, yeah. How many times did you line art? Are you practice motoring skills? I should actually, but I don't. And how many times I do line art? Really rarely actually. I should do more. Right now I'm not practicing art actually. I'm just really doing courses. I mean that's kind of practicing art, but not really because I'm just learning how to practice instead to practice kind of thing. So there's that, I would say. I learn how to practice. That's it, man. Right now. I just make a huge mistake buying a lot of courses because I thought, yeah, I'm gonna be the super artist. I take every course I can get, and now I'm like, there's too much courses, man. I don't know if I can do that. I have like what's maybe I call it course paralysis. I would say that's what I'm having. Course paralysis. I think that looks much better than I think this one here actually. This versus this. Maybe. Just because I just put more. No. Highlights there, here and there actually. But yeah, motoring skills are very important. Like doing like just nice lines, you know. And then I was like, fake, fin, fake, fin, fin, fake, fin, fake. Fake, fin, fake, fin. That was like a nice exercise. And then I was like the S curve. Get as close as possible. And that was the straight lines. Bam, bam, bam. I thought, of course, not really that fast as I'm doing right now, really slow. And the most difficult one would be like, you draw a line, and now what you do is follow the line and be very slow but consistent. Slow and consistency. Slow and consistency. This should practice your motoring skills really well. Especially if you're on a tablet. Of course, if you like, I don't know, have a tablet like me, not a screen, it's a little bit difficult, I would say. Because looking where you're drawing, you know, is maybe easier than, you know, not looking where you're drawing, I think. But yeah, you're Melly, welcome. How are you doing? I don't know, I kind of forget a couple times to remind you. I'm sorry for that. I kind of forgot. Hey, let's go. Yeah, it's kind of easier. I think it's easier to draw. I took a Woowa break there. Yeah, let's go. Woowa break day. Woohoo. Woowa, my favorite game, man. Let's go play Woowa together on stream. Woohoo. I will become now a Woowa streamer, guys. Hell yeah. Imagine. Hell yeah. And it's not my account anymore, this is our account. Streamer account. Oh yeah, that looks better, I would say. A little more line art here and there. A Woowa break. And one day I'm gonna able to draw something for the company for sure one day. Mark my words, man. One day I'll draw something and they'll be like, oh, that's something I drew. Oh, look at me. I am that good at art of art suddenly. Got my art sport. Have you drawn something? Like anything at all? Or are you too busy with like school, like at work, I guess? Drawing something. I guess you drew something about the thing in the what you sent it there. No, alright, alright. Another commission or like just practice for your own? just for you. I and myself and I, right? Okay, okay. Alright, alright. Yeah, I think it's kind of very important to draw for yourself sometimes. I mean, I'm drawing like Chisato and Takina. I don't know, have you seen the anime? Where those anime girls are coming from? It's like a really cool show. Oh, let's make the clothing. Clothing one. No, do you like guns and like John Wick? Are you in that kind of, do you like that kind of vibe? Are you like kind of like that kind of girl who likes gun violence? Gun violence, hell yeah. Well, not that either. Oh, well, then maybe that's not a show for you. Well, the best way to describe is just John Wick with just cute anime girls, you know? They really use weapons. But they're really, what's called charismatic. That's what I like about them. They're very charismatic. I guess even if you don't like this kind of style, you probably will like the girls here. Probably like the girls here. It's really, really nice. Let's send the whip. You already sent the whip. Let me see. Send me your work in progress. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, that's nice. Thin line outside, thick line outside, thin line inside, right? That's nice. She's like what's called dancing queen. Reminds me of like those no, Egypt dancing girls. Oh, really? How I got it? Let's go. Lol. Hey, let's go, baby. What can I say? I know my stuff. I know my Egyptian dancers. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, that's why they called me Mr. Einstein in elementary school because I could count to 2. I could solve 1 plus 1. I'm like, wow, crazy. How did she do that? That's what we call brain power, baby. I know. It's really hard. Someone as talented as me, you just, just be happy that you're present, What's your no, Christmas gift? My Christmas gift is just being here with you, Enjoy my present. Imagine, bro. No, this is too much. Imagine, man. Exactly. What do you mean I don't have a Christmas present? I am the Christmas present. Oh, yikes. But I can't imagine people that actually exist like that. They're so full of themselves. They have maybe what's called the main character syndrome. And I don't know if that's good or bad. Because, thinking that you're the main character of your own story, I think it's nice, but I think that's like there's always like, what do you call a limit, or like how much you'll be a main character, because once you kind of like treat everybody beneath you because they're not like the main character, like that's like a whole different thing to work on, I would say. The therapist has the whole thing to work with you, though. Not gonna lie. But having like self-confidence is really important. It's like everything too much is bad. Like water can be bad for you if you drink too much. If you watch my stream too much, it's also bad for you, man. It's always like a healthy amount of streams you should watch. A healthy amount. Yeah, I like the line arts here. It's much better than I did before. It's much better, much more cleaner. Line up, level up, let's go. Even like the deadliest poison is not poisonous if you have the right amount. Think about that, man. Even the deadliest poison is not poisonous if you have the right amount. It might be very, very small, but you know, still the effect stands still, you know. The thing stands still. My preposition isn't there. So I would not expect anybody to do it, but you can. But I'm not saying you should do it. You should not find like the most deadly poison, try it out, and see if my theory is correct. Because I think in the end of the day, it will last like permanent damage, you know? I think poison, I guess you can learn poison resistance, right? Your body learns... I think maybe if you really wanna be like that, like learn how to be poison resistant, I guess eating poison is a really good way to go. But I guess you have to kind of ease in, right? Eating a little poison here, a little poison there, and boom, poison resistance. It's like kind of like what's called the RPG game. You have like level 1 poison resistance. And I think that's really maybe useful actually, you know? Because if you get like kind of stomach ill, you won't get that, I think, because you know, you kind of skill. You get immune to it little by little, yeah. That's what I'm thinking about, you know. That's the thing. I guess if you're like kind of immune to poison, are you kind of immune to like food poisoning? Like your clothing has it already experienced more dangerous situations. Like yeah, this ain't shit, bro. This ain't shit, man. Those edible ain't shit, bro. I guess that's what I will do when I'm going to India or something like that and go to do like street food, you know? Because as you know, they have like the cleanest street food ever, right? There's no poison food in Ba Sing Se. Way to test my poison resistance. There is no poison in Ba Sing Se. Sometimes having like a clean country is really nice. But sometimes things are outside your control. For example, if somebody is trying to invade you, you know? Maybe I should not go there. You'd be like, shit, bro, I guess that's it, huh? Shit, man. Shit. Food for it, man. It reminds me a lot of like, let things go. Because sometimes, well, not sometimes, most things are like outside of your control. Most things are like out of your control, which kind of sucks because we're like people who like control. But that's how it goes, man, you know? Sometimes you have to let go of that control. Letting go, you know? Let it go. Let it go. Like Frozen, you know? Maybe that was the lesson behind Frozen, to let it go. Maybe that's the reason, you know? Maybe that's Was the whole lesson to be done to let it go. Sometimes things are out of your control. That's okay. Find your love of your life, or like, you know, acing the test. Sometimes things are out of your control. You did your best, but that's it, you know? That's it, man. That's it. Being like a control freak. I don't know if that's really good here. Being a control freak. Sometimes the thing you kind of avoid is exactly what's going to happen. The question is then how you do it, and you know, how do you avoid something if avoiding it helps you to get closer to it? That's a question for next time, I would say. I don't know. I don't know. I don't have the answers. Most time I don't have the answers. I really don't. Sometimes it's up to you to find the answer. Sometimes up to you to find the answer. Just my yapping, you know. One step at a time, one yap at a time. Just like a hand. One yap at a time, because that's really what I'm kind of practicing every stream. I should practice every stream. Also my voice too. Take breaks. Because what I realize, a lot of people, when they're yapping, they go fast and fast and fast, and they're kind of exhausting themselves. Well, honestly, just take a breather, man. Take it easy. Have pauses in your sentences. And you'll be surprised how easy it is to yap if you take some breaks here and there. That's for you, the Yap King here. The only reason I'm able to yap so much is just because I just follow like a formula right now. A formula that is crazy, that I invented myself, man. And am I gonna share it? Maybe one day. My secret sauce, my Krabby Patty secret sauce. Am I gonna show it? Maybe not. Maybe yes, maybe no. Maybe no money, make no music anymore. Maybe I should become like a rapper. Yo, 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 it's me, Andy. 1, 2, 3. Would that be cool, guys? Me as a rapper. And then I talk about the street life. Although I've never been on the streets. I don't know. Getting that street credit, baby. Maybe I'm not really qualified to be a rapper. Oh, I don't know. Maybe you don't have to be like, you know, living on the streets to rap. But I guess it would help, I would say. Aiding your career as a rapper. You know the street struggles. Or maybe not, I don't know. Like, I have no idea about raps. And I don't really listen to rap too. Because sometimes, honestly, rap is just modern poetry, honestly. Rapping is just modern poetry, which is kind of funny if we really put those things in contrast. If they, like, rhyme and stuff. If we put, like, you know, those 60, 70, 100 poetry guys against rappers, it looks kind of funny. But in the end of the day, they do the same thing, right? They do, like, almost the same thing, so there's that, you know? Rapping while drawing on the street Sounds good. Yeah, I don't think I have the talent for that. Maybe you have the talent, Teru. Maybe you have the talent to do that, but I don't. And also, I don't want to rap on the streams. Just like things I think about sometimes. Thoughts I'm having, drawing. I just let things go. Oh, somebody sent me something. Somebody slide it into my DMs. This is maybe, I don't know, FBI, CIA. Okay, I got the Discord sound, but nothing. Okay, cool. Maybe I haven't muted somebody, some of the server. Who's nobody? I just muted other servers, so I also muted my server. So not really like the guy to be here, there. All right, maybe something like that, right? Raindrops, baby, raindrops. Raindrop, a rainy man, hallelujah. Oh yeah, and also like something like that probably. It looks kind of cool. Then maybe like something like that. Oh damn, they make fireworks outside. Shooting fireworks outside. Sometimes it's really nice. I'm not so sure about this one here actually. I think the knee should be like here actually. Sometimes I'm just drawing, not thinking about anything at all. I don't know if you kind of catch that. I mean, today I just woke up at 4 p.m. Like, that's why I didn't start the stream earlier. Because I just so it's the time I just woke up. I'm waking up. Hell yeah, I'm waking up. Another day, another stream where I just take the world by storm, guys. Isn't that crazy? I think it's not like that wrinkly actually. It's not actually that wrinkly. Eventually I do have to do clothing. I get a little bad at clothing. Drawing clothes, rendering clothes. I mean, rendering clothes is kind of nice. Really looks nice, not gonna lie. Yeah, that looks fine, I would say. I like that. That looks fine. So really, not my best drawing, but it's a drawing nonetheless. And I think doing like something for yourself once in a while, it's really good. And you can see where you're lacking, because I'm lacking at the clothing part for sure, and the hand part. So there's things I can work on next time. And slowly and steady working on my weaknesses, and then become stronger. Stronger and better. I don't know if my yapping is too annoying. It's just a good exercise for me. It's just a very good exercise for me. Because I don't talk much, so like if you catch me in real life, like first of all, that would be kind of weird. Second of all, yeah, I won't be talking that much as in stream. I'm just more like, not a shy guy, more like very calm most of the time. I'm more calm guy. Very calm. Doesn't speak so much. I mean, I can be an extrovert if I want to, not gonna lie. It's just like a lot of work for me. I would have not, I would have not, like, playing the extrovert card. Because that's just... that's just exhausting. I mean, like, I can try it right now. Hey guys, what's up? I think we are really good at doing this thing, man. And we are really trying our best to do it because we can do it. And I think if we together try it, then, that's just... no, man. More energy, bro, more energy. The energy I have not. At least not right now. Maybe one day. No, not today. Not today. Oh yeah, this is just like the cloak partner here, I guess. It's made like what's called, yeah, overlaps like that. Something like that. Nah. Doesn't look that nice. I guess that should do the trick here, I guess. That should do the trick. Sometimes less is more. More is less. That's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying. Yapping is just art form, I would say. Everybody can learn how to yap. It's just a matter of practice. How much are you willing to practice for it? I really like this, actually. Sometimes I'm surprised myself how good I am. But it would much be worse. Oh, yeah, no, I do this, man. That's something nobody can take away from me, which is kind of cool. The skill I developed, the hardship I endured. It's kind of cool if you really think about that. I made that shit. Brick by brick. I built this building. I draw this drawing stroke by stroke. And I'm a damn if somebody else says something else. I'm a damn if somebody says it's AI. I don't know if everybody can get the reference for that. If anybody get the reference. Is this here? Oh, I did that. Okay. This is the wrong thing. You're on the wrong side of history, boy. Because as you know, history is only written by good guys. They were never bad guys to begin with, so... Only written by the good guys, never bad guys. Makes me really think, huh? I guess one day if I'm getting better at clothing, I can look back at this and then say, hey, maybe I should have done this and this instead of this. Maybe I should have done the hat a little better here. But it's gonna be, I don't know, later in life, I would say. When I'm getting better, you know. Getting better every day would be nice. What? Well, the hand isn't that looking that bad, honestly. Could have been worse. Alright, next one. I'm already like 1 hour gone. Let's go. That's how we do it. Drinking water, staying healthy, and that's it, man. Drinking water and staying healthy. Yeah, that looks much better actually than the other thing. Yeah, I'm happy with it actually. I'm happy with this one here. Happy, happy, happy. So face. And yeah. And maybe one day I will actually teach you guys something. Until that day, I don't know. Survive. Survive, guys. I guess what I'm doing is just I guess I would do maybe the flat colors and maybe the shadows for today, I would say. Let's see how far I can go. How far I can go. Some line quality here. Hell yeah, man, that's some teeth, baby. No, this looks kind of weird, man. Very weird. But as long as you keep on working on it, stop being weird. Yeah, Kino. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Oh no. Why is this? Okay. Just have to do this on my own. How are you doing? How's life going? How are you doing? How's my favorite boy doing? My boy. You know. Maybe it's a little bit too friendly. I think I might maybe take it back. Maybe it's too friendly. But maybe that's what makes me so compelling, you know? So people are not here for my art, they're here for my personality, right guys? For my yapping. Maybe one day they will hear from my art. So then I have to talk less, but I guess every streamer session is like good practice to yap. About feelings, about things in the world that happen to you. And keep it nice and simple. While listening to Pokemon music, because as you know, Pokemon music is really calming. Everything's gonna be alright, man. Everything is gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. I have like that mantra, it really helps, I would say. A mantra, you can always... I don't know, like, keep an eye on it. A mantra you can always trust. A mantra you can always trust. You can trust me, guys. Just invest in this new crypto scheme I have found. It's 100% not the crypto scheme. Just trust, maybe trust. The Andy coin. Get it now. Get it now. Trust me, man, trust. If you can't trust me, then who can you trust, man, you know? It's about resolving the trust issue that you have since beginning of time. Solving that trust issue. And it would have done an NFT if it were back true. It's just like... Oh, I wish I did, you know? The monkeys, hell yeah. Getting those monkeys, that's what I always want to do. I want always a little piece of that pie, you know? And I think those monkeys are like, I don't know how much are they worth now, actually. It's kind of sad that the whole thing, like, I guess, like, crypto in general is like the idea is nice, I guess, but how people kind of like trying to convert about it. Like, well, you can't hear the music at all there. Okay. To sell the monkey for thousands of dollars, yeah, man, like, holy shit, bro. They knew what they did, like, congrats, man, like, fair played, man. Fair played, like, you can't be mad at them, like, the only person who should be mad is, like, people buying that shit, bro. Like, you get scammed, like, so hard, bro, holy shit. Holy moly, if I were that scammed, I wouldn't show my face, man, anymore. Like, holy moly. Holy moly. Does she have like? Yeah, she has like that too. But I guess if you just buy a bot like a monkey for, I don't know, for very cheap, for just for the memes, I think I respect you more. honestly. Just for the laws and memes that you, hey, I had like a monkey, you know? I had a monkey. Also, it's like, that's, yeah, that's much better. Much better, I would say. But I wonder how much they were worth. They're like nothing, right? There's like have zero values anymore. Zero value. Like crypto is like everybody knows crypto is a scheme. Like not a scheme, it's just like you lose money, man. It is what it is, man. Hey guys, I have a new idea for crypto. And I know some people really just sold their soul for crypto. Kind of like disappointing to see like respected people just really aiming for just to get a little more money. Like, it only shows you like, you know, sometimes money is probably more worth the whole reputation, but I think that's not true. I think ruining your whole reputation for a little bit of money is pretty stupid. That's just really stupid, man. Something like that. Yeah, that's nice. That looks nice, I would say. Yeah, it's more like that, and then I guess also like here. Yeah, that's nice. That looks good. Takina and Chisato. Yeah, that looks alright. I know why they kind of changed like the streaming because the quality of my stream is really bad. Let's see how much. It's like 480p. Oh, like what? Do you have to change that? Let's see. Oh no, I have to change that. 106. No, oh wow. Okay, no, never mind. It's just my. I have to change that. The quality of the stream. I was like wondering, wow, this was kind of bad. Bad quality of a stream. Bad quality of the stream. But I would say it's not really important how shitty your quality is. The most important part is your audio. Audio is more important than the visual. If your audio kind of sucks, it's not really nice to listen to it, you know. Rule number 1, have a good audio. Rule number 2, be entertaining. Be entertainer. Am I an entertainer? Maybe. I just yap my way to stardom. That's what I'm doing. Superstar anti-hero with the new hit single I will save the world with my drawings. Isn't that cool, guys? No more fear because I am here. Thank you so much. Oh, wait a minute. Be right back. Oh, welcome back, Rookie. Welcome to the stream. That'll help me with the motivation. You're welcome. That's why they call me a hero, you know? Superstar hero. Anti-star superhero. You don't have to fear because I am here. That's my new slogan, guys. Corny, but hey, I like it. Corny ball, Andy here. Are you gonna draw something or learning something? Drawing, learning, all that jazz. All that super jazz. Or maybe drawing a masterpiece. Arms and feet today. What do you just finish this? I don't know, like some hair. Well, some hair strings. Like some nice hairs here. I think that's a nice exercise you can do, you know? That's a nice exercise you can do. But yeah, feet and hands, nice. No, arms and feet, not that, and arms and feet, nice studies, let's go, baby. And don't forget to draw them from imagination, you know? You have like, you that, you have like that. Should be a motivator rather than a rapper. Maybe I will be a motivational rapper, you know? We have like the deltoid, this goes there, then we have like the biceps. The, I guess, what was overlap here again? I guess it's more like here, the triceps. And then we have like this one here. Yeah, Nemo. Very cool, you know. And sometimes it's just really like this. When like boom, boom, and add like some anatomy onto top of it. Doing that for imagination is also very important. Don't just, you know, copy or like study and don't apply it somewhere else. It shows you your lack of skill and knowledge. Where you have to kind of like work on it. But yeah, welcome Nemo. How are you doing? How is detoxing going? The detox. Are you still doing it? Are you still detoxing about things? Less, I don't know, less screen time, which is actually very important. I think I spent like 5 hours a day on YouTube, which is concerning. It is concerning if you spend so much time on YouTube. Maybe I should actually get myself like a detox. A detox. It's got a little low, but not much of a difference. So now we take those. Don't belittle little effort, you know. Don't disregard your efforts, man. we have to draw from reference, right? Yeah, like first you draw from reference and then you do from imagination, not the other way around. So that's what I'm saying. First you learn from reference, and then when you learn from reference, you try to draw from imagination. Because it really shows you like the lack of skills or like the lack of knowledge that you have. Like, oh shit, I actually didn't know, I just blindly copied, you know? That happens most of the time. Just blindly copied, not really understanding what you're drawing. That's why when I did like the what do you call the hands or like the whole anatomy studies, I always drew from reference and then tried to draw from imagination, just to really like highlight, okay, what did you actually understand about it? Can I do this again from imagination, or is it just like a hocus pocus? The one that looks off is how all lines are the same thickness. I mean, yeah, that's why I'm like kind of working on it right now. In my opinion, I mean, okay, cool. I mean, alright, cool. Thanks, man. Thanks, bro, thanks. Well, I'm working on it right now, so... What do you see yet? What do you say now about this drawing, huh? What do you say about this drawing? There is some line variety here and there. Oh. There is some line variety here and there. Yeah, the old me would be like furious. How could you say that to me? Actually, not really. I was never really like that. It's just like how people approach giving me feedback. That's like kind of like, that's always kind of triggers me. Nemo did the right thing. He introduced himself and all this stuff. Good question. I actually don't know. But I think I was like a corner kid for sure. I was a corner kid for sure, I would say. I would assume, I guess. I don't know. It's a long time ago, man. 27 years ago, you know? Or like, I don't know, 10, 20, I don't know. And 20. So I don't really know. Half circle behind the mountain is elite. Alright, I guess I was not elite, I guess. Elite. So let's go there. Oh yeah, I should do this a little longer. Should just do a little bit longer here, yeah. A little bit longer here. A little bit more sideways there. Yeah, I like that more. I like that more. Okay, what is not elite? Not drawing from behind the mountain. I think that's like, I think corner kids are like gods, you know. Objection. Oh, maybe you are actually. Objection. So I'll do like a little bit density here and there. Yeah, I like that. Look at this, man. I drew this shit, bro. Hell yeah, man. And nobody can take this away from me. If you're like a born artist, then I don't know, then why don't you draw more? Why don't you draw more, man? We need more art. What's going on here? Supply and demand, man. The classic economic field. No, the field, the thing you have to think about. Supply and demand. That's really important. More supply for Nemo art. Finding Nemo. Now in the kinos, in the cinemas, right? Kino is like German. Cinema is English. Think about that. Sometimes I think in English, sometimes I think in German, and sometimes I think in Spanish, but that's only rarely. ¿Cómo estás? You know, ¿cómo estás? Muy bien. It's all my English 4 years, baby. I kind of regret not learning Spanish properly, but it is what it is, man. As I say, overspilled milk, spilled ink is, you know, and you shouldn't worry about it, it's over, right? You should think in French, in my opinion. Really in French. Why is that so? Do you think French thinking is superior than Spanish thinking? Do you think different of thinkings? On les croissants. Maybe you're right. Maybe it's funnier like that. I mean, we have like a French person here, alright? We have a Frenchie here. I have a French. I don't know if she's still here. Maybe not. Maybe yeah. Yes. You should always think in French. If you don't think in French, then what are you doing? You limit yourself to your full potential, and I think that's really regretful. Somebody will take that out of context and be like, look at this man, he likes French people. And I'm like, I don't know, I don't really care. The only thing I care is to draw cute anime girls. That's it, man. I'm not the messiah, man. I'm just a guy in the internet. The famous word goes. It's also not about race, guys. It's about how funny things do. Honestly, like, maybe not. Maybe you should not think in French now I think about it. Because how they count is just like, it's just unholy, man. How French people count is just unholy. Like, nah, this is just... Get some help, bro. Get some effing help, man. This is just... Nah. Nah. Whoever invented that should go to jail, man. And the reason why they can change it because so many people already have it memorized, so that's like... So annoying. Is there some person hate French more than French? I don't know, like, maybe they do hate French people, the French people, I think. Or not hate, but more like, if you try to speak in French, they really like, you're not really French, kind of type of thing. But what do I know? What do I even know, man? I'm just speaking here. And by other countries, finally including France, like, in the world, or like... Oh, no, only in Europe? I mean, good job, but... That's a but. Like, the whole panel, like... That's kind of cool. In the world, okay. Now I'm gonna switch to flags. Hey, let's go. I think I don't know even, like, the countries around the world. I don't even know, man. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of places that have weird names, or not weird names, but interesting names. I would say that. I don't wanna offend anybody. I don't wanna offend anybody. I don't want to offend anybody. It sounds funny, yeah. It is. It sounds funny. It is. Hee hee ha ha. Are there gonna be more funny countries too? Well, maybe countries, maybe cities. There's like really... city names are really crazy sometimes. Sometimes I'll be like, yeah, that's a city. That's a city, you know? That is a city. Yeah. Which are? Like the Vatican, right? And what's the second one? San Marino, oh, okay. San Marino, alright. Maybe I should do like those raindrops there, yeah. The more you know, man, the more you know. Thank you, Nemo. The more you know. Learn the world with Nemo 07 BS. Should be like a YouTube channel. Or like YouTube content you can make. Jamaica. Brazil? What is that? What is Jamaica land? They live in the Jamaica land. Of course. Like South America? Jamaica land, they live in Jamaica land. Of course. Let's go here. There's also a good exercise here. Let's go. But don't ask me more questions. I don't want to embarrass myself, man. It sounds really African, but it's in North America. It's one of the islands there. Ah, okay. Yeah, the more you know, man. My education failed me. Oh well, I'm just an artist. That's always good too. No. get better at in geography. Honestly, I really like geography, but at some point, like the teacher really kind of pissed me off at some point, and since then I just really hate geography. It's really sad that like one teacher can really ruin like a subject. You're really passionate about it, but then you're like, yeah, no, not really. I'm good, man. I don't really like geography, so. This is the same. This is really sad. Like sometimes people really are a passion for a subject, but once the teacher changed, like they lose all the interest, or like the teacher kind of like extinguished all the effort, like all the motivation the person had, and there's like, yeah, I don't really like it anymore. Yeah, it's just really easy. I just took that from like, I don't have to pay anything. It's just like screen share, just in general. It's a screen share. A screen share. A little screen of the share. Oh, right. But yeah, it looks much better, I would say. Like, compared to like the other one, it's a thing that's, I call this a success, I would say, you know. Maybe it didn't change that much. But I think that looks much more better, actually. Looks, yeah. That looks much more solid, I would say. Did you draw this from memory? Kinda. I had like a, what's called, what do you have it? A reference, and I took the reference and then just went on with it. Like, where is this? This is a reference. And then use the reference to create this one here. It's not like the same thing, but that's why that's what a reference is. So you don't have to copy it like 100%, you know. I think that's a lot of people kind of like misunderstand. Sometimes you just have a reference and you don't have to follow the reference, you know. Just sometimes you just take things of the reference you like and apply it, you know. Sometimes that's all right, man. Yeah, let's go. Bodies, let's go. Yeah, don't do that. Face your fears, man. Face your fears. Face your fear and become a better artist. Because if you face your fears, nothing is stoppable. Yeah, let's go. We take those, man. We take those. Ugh. We We take those. Good job, man. Good on you. I can't. Well, I can't, so a mistake. I mean, hey, let's go. We take those. We take those. Those we take, man. Those who can come after them. Oh, yeah, by the way, has somebody watched like the Game Awards? Somebody like look at the Game Awards? Because I couldn't sleep yesterday, so I just watched along with some YouTubers. Gigi Maureen. Gigi Maureen, baby. Watch that. Gigi Maureen. We got mad disrespected in streamer awards. Did they? What happened? I only heard about like the burnt peanut or something like that. Controversy and all that kind of stuff. That's kind of weird. Something like that, yeah. The burnt peanut. But I find it's kind of like sad that how people are like. A joke VTuber that hates other video got the top video award. I mean, that's kind of funny, not gonna lie. That's funny, yeah. That is funny, actually. But I would say, yeah, I don't know, like, Cutie Cinderella really is just... I don't think she should do this anymore, honestly. Like, every time people are kind of pissed no matter what she do, or what she does, what she do. I think people don't, honestly, my opinion is that people don't deserve this award or, like, this whole thing. But what do I know? Because there's a lot of drama, a lot of things. It's just really like, do you really want to go through that whole thing? What are those fingers, bro? And like, those are like really interesting fingers, man. There's a little long here. I'll make it longer actually. Okay. Right, let's go. We take those. But yeah, they actually do have something like that. They actually do have something like that. Okay. Okay, nice. And this is the first time I am able to integrate two figures interacting with each other, which is kind of nice. Look at this, man. Look at this. Hell yeah, man. So yeah, let's do the no. Let's make another folder here. Thank you, thank you. I could have done without you guys. Maybe I could, but not to feel inclusive, as to say. Thank you, guys. So let's make this a little bit closed off, I would say. The burnt peanut is pretty fucking funny. I mean, yeah. He is funny. He a funny guy, though. I'm not saying he's not a funny guy. I mean, that's why he won the video award, right? Because of how funny he is. I assume. The burnt peanut. Let's make it a little bit something like that. I don't know. It looks. It's kind of weird now. Burnt peanut. I heard you like them roasted. Haha. I heard you like them roasted. Hilarious, I know. I heard you like them roasted. I like them not burned, but roasted. The roasted peanut. Oh, yeah, I never heard of this guy until recently, actually. You kind of get to stardom. Let's go. It's like we kind of Jinxie and like Queso. K-A-So. We love the Queso. The Queso's in our chat. But yeah, otherwise we would never know it was this guy. If they hadn't streamed, you know, it's kind of crazy. Like, there are like talented streamers out there that we don't know yet, you know. They don't have like the chance, or we'll never know them, you know, because they never had the chance to do that. Never had the chance to do that. You think about it, there's like maybe there's like one extreme funny guy, but we will never hear him, you know, because he never had the chance. He never had the chance. Makes you wonder, like, there are people outside. They're so talented, but don't have, like, what you call opportunity to do it, you know? I think that's very tragic, I would say. Like, I don't think everybody can get, like, I think everybody should get the same opportunities, but it's up to you how you kind of, like, what you make with it, I would say. You know, like, the whole thing about everybody getting the same thing. Treating the same thing. And hard-working guys, you know, or girls. So, I think that should do the trick, actually. So, let's do like here, I should draw my hands, actually. I haven't drawn any hands. Yeah, I would say 30%. 30% luck. No, not 70% luck, 30% skill. It's like when luck meets opportunity or something like, or like hard work meets opportunity, that's luck. Or something like that, some quote like that. No! Alright, let's go. That is my yapping done. So, take that maybe here. Make it like this. That should do the trick, right? Yeah, let's go. Look at this. Hell yeah. So, this time... So, let's go. Oh yeah, this is also gonna be like my banner, like... Now, Komi-san did his duty, I would say. Thank you, Komi-san, for everything. But this time, we do like Chisato and Takina. Thank you for your services. Thank you for your services. Never knew I needed. Or maybe actually keep it like that, yeah. So let's do a little bit of a cleanup here. Clean up there, here, dude. Alright, thank you. Thanks for joining the stream. Appreciate it. Bye bye. And so goes another one. So goes another day. Another day goes by. Another day goes by. So how does the light should come from actually? I guess from this side here. So maybe we take that. Looks like maybe show the position. Like this one here. Maybe a little bit down there. Let's take that. Like something like here. Let me try to fix it. Yeah, it is kind of a little bit difficult. A bit tricky, I would say. Yeah, like that. Did I fix it or make it worse? Alright. And maybe a little bit more, I guess more inwards actually. Let me do that. I think like that more, right? Yeah, maybe like that. My words, alright. Bam, bam, bam. No, just maybe it's not even shoulder but the up arm. Well, I'll leave it like that because I'm not too sure what exactly how I should fix it. Maybe this there should be a little bit into there thing on this. Give me extra touch. Think something like here probably, right? Like half point, yeah, half. And one more to the side there. Let's try it out. Maybe I should have done like a backup. Oh, well, whatever. Dun, 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 dun. So, let's go there. Well, maybe. Maybe something like that. 1, 2. Well, I tried my best here. Dun, 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 dun. Goes a little bit outside and then inside. And maybe this is a little bit longer here because of the somewhere here. Yeah. Yeah, the arm is a little bit cooked. The arm is a little bit cooked, but yeah, it is what it is, man. The arm is a little bit cooked. So, maybe this is more rounder, I guess. Okay, nice. No. I mean, the arm looks before. Looks like this. Yeah, the arm looks really weird. Let's not go lie. It's like huge here and then there. That. Well, this looks a little bit more better, but not 100% correct. But I think better than before. So we take those. And I think that's it for today, I would say. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed my yapping. Hopefully you enjoyed it. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye and good night.